In this highly requested tutorial, I'll show two different techniques you can use to create beautiful side-swept retro waves. In the first technique, we'll be using a 1.5-inch curling iron. Start with brushed hair and apply Hue Protecting Serum to the ends of your hair, covering every strand. Make sure to spread the product evenly and not clump it in one area. Now decide where you want your side part to be and create a diagonal line going from the end of your side part to the nape of your neck. Pin this larger section of hair up and away from the hair that we'll be pinning. Now get some hairspray on that section, brush it to the side, and get ready to secure it with bobby pins. I'm using fairly tight, medium-sized bobby pins, just pinning the hair in place, making sure that my bobby pins are lined up in one single line. The closer you place the bobby pins together, the neater the end result will be. Give this pinned side another spray to ensure that it is as clean and sleek as possible. We'll be curling from the bottom up, so separate a section from the bottom and pin the rest of the hair up and away. To ensure that your waves flow as evenly as possible, make sure that your horizontal lines are straightly parted. Now brush through this section and give it a quick spray. This will ensure that your curls last longer. And now taking your 1.5-inch curling iron, wrap the hair around the curling iron instead of passing it through the clip and hold it for about 7 to 10 seconds. Carefully release the curl, making sure you don't break it, and then give it a quick spray to set it. Continue with these same steps, covering the rest of the head. The next steps are going to be vital for the completion of this look, so pay close attention. Once you have finished curling all of your sections, set the hair with some hairspray and using a comb, brush the front fringe section backward and hold it with your finger. Pin it in place. I'm using a metallic pin. You may use any kind of pin that you have handy. Now working with the direction of the wave, bring the hair forward and pin it in place as well. You're essentially working with the movement of the hair. Bring it backward if your hair is long enough at the front and pin that backward. And then bring whatever you have left to the front again and to the back again. Remember to place your pins in the direction towards which the hair is facing. Now give that section a nice long spray and with a blow dryer, hold it onto that section for about 20 seconds, making sure that the shape is nicely set. Once you're done, carefully remove your pins and get ready to enjoy your beautiful style. I always like to finish with a final spray to set the style. As you can see, the waves are larger and flow more freely with this technique. Here you have the first look. The second technique involves using a curling wand instead of curling iron. The steps are very similar. Essentially, you're wrapping the hair around the wand and holding it for 5 to 7 seconds. Now, I find that I don't need to spray the hair with hairspray before curling because with the wand, the curls are much tighter and seem to last longer. I do like to set it, however, after I finish the curl. Continue these steps by curling the hair in the same direction in parallel horizontal parts. The next step is what I find puts the icing on the cake. Once you finish curling the entire head of hair, take a section from the top and wrap that entire section on your curling wand and hold it for about 10 seconds. This will ensure that you get nice uniform waves that will be covering the entire style. So your side swept retro waves are nice and uniform. Arrange the hair nicely and give it a final spray to set the style. And here you have another technique to achieve beautiful side-swept retro waves. As you can see, the curls with this technique are a little tighter and more uniform. I'm not sure which technique I like better. What do you think? Share your opinion with me on my Twitter or on my Facebook. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial.